Hi, I'm Scott Craddy, Executive Director of the Mendocino County Fire Safe Council, and this is a community presentation on community preparation for wildfires. The Mendocino County Fire Safe Council's mission is to inform, empower, and mobilize county residents to survive and thrive in a wildfire-prone environment. One of the keystones of our program is to help form, organize, and support neighborhood fire safe councils throughout Mendocino County. Neighborhood councils are essential for preparing for wildfire. That is because wildfire is a community event. Being ready for a wildfire means being ready on a community-wide scale. We're all in it together. Even if your home is perfectly prepared, if you've got the perfect evacuation plan, you've done your defensible space clearing, your home hardening, your home can still be put in jeopardy by your neighbor's home. One of the things that's likely to light your house on fire in a wildfire situation is a neighbor's home that's not prepared and catches fire. Houses are ignited by flying embers. That's actually the most common cause, which is why you want to do your home hardening. By intense nearby heat, which could be a neighbor's house, or by direct flame, which could also come from a neighboring house. So any of these things can be caused by a neighbor's home that's not prepared. This is particularly true in areas with closely spaced homes where radiant heat from a neighbor could be sufficient to ignite your wall. So helping neighbors who need help is also a way of preparing and protecting yourself. Ingress and egress is also a community and neighborhood issue. The key roads in and out of your neighborhood need to be cleared of vegetation so that during a fire you can escape and first responders can get in to help you. Keeping roadways that are community roadways clear is also a community effort. There will never be enough grant money to get all the possible work done. And there's two big ways to get a lot of work done. One is to land a grant and to bring in professionals and big equipment, which is great when it happens. But again, it can be rare. The other way is for neighbors to organize and to have a lot of individuals with their own tools and labor contribute. And that can accomplish just as much and be more reliable and consistently available. The Mendocino Fire Safe Council's major work projects often correspond with neighborhood councils, because when you're prepared, it's easier for us to bring opportunities to you. For example, when we have money available in a grant to do a road clearing project, part of that work involves getting permission from each of the property owners along the way. If there's a neighborhood council we can activate to help gather those permissions and communicate, that reduces the administrative cost, makes the road clearing work go further, and makes that a much more attractive area for us to bring that project. So there are many benefits to belonging to a neighborhood fire safe council, and your council can be big or small, and they're all unique. You might be as simple as getting together for a potluck on occasion and talking about fire safety issues or bringing in a speaker. Easy to do if you have an organized neighborhood council, we can help you find speakers. Another layer is that you can tour your neighborhood together and identify and prioritize hazards and bring in help from your local fire department to do that. So you can identify and prioritize things that need to happen. You can conduct neighborhood surveys and create buddy systems and hazard maps. You can identify the hazards in your area so that people know, for example, where the gas mains are that need to be turned off for everywhere in their neighborhood in case neighbors are gone when fires happen. You can develop your own alert system, and that's something the Mendocino County Fire Safe Council can help with. A phone tree or an automated phone tree is super important in an emergency to make sure everyone in the neighborhood knows what's going on. You can get together and identify safe havens in your neighborhood, places where if roads are blocked and you can't get out, it's more likely to be safe to gather. And you can also plot together to figure out the best escape route for any direction that the fire could be coming from. And that's something that can be very neighborhood specific. It might be a route through a particular neighbor's property that's willing to offer that. And it's good if everyone is aware and educated about that in your neighborhood. You can hold safety classes on how to not start fires. Most fires are started by people. So knowing how to operate your machinery properly can help keep fires out of your neighborhood. You can plan neighborhood work parties together, and those can get a tremendous amount done. We've got some great examples in Mendocino County of fire safe councils that have regular get-togethers. And for example, by getting all the hands involved, can clear their entire main access road in a morning or part of a day. You can, as importantly, document the need for major projects that require outside assistance so that that information is ready and available when funding opportunities come up. And you can take it even further. Firewise USA is a organized and formatted program that has a bunch of steps that you can do to become a certified Firewise USA neighborhood, which can potentially help you with insurance rates and in other ways. The possibilities for preparing your neighborhood aren't nearly limited. There's a lot to do, and every little bit of it that you can do makes you more likely to survive and thrive in a wildfire. You can also, when you have an organized neighborhood, it's easier to stay informed. We can get you on our email list. Your leaders find out what's going on, and when you represent yourself when issues come up, as a fire safe council, you're speaking as a community, which makes a more powerful voice. There's also a great psychological benefit in well-being if something does come up, and knowing that you've done everything you can to make sure that the vulnerable people in your neighborhood were helped and protected and informed. There are a number of benefits for becoming a neighborhood fire safe council affiliated with the Mendocino County Fire Safe Council. Those include discount rates for an automated alert system that you can build for your neighborhood, our newsletters and leadership exchange and interaction with fire professionals. You get priority information about training and about grant projects that come up. We can offer one-day insurance, accident insurance for your work parties clearing your neighborhood. And there are a number of other opportunities that come up, including the potential to be fiscally sponsored under our nonprofit status. You can check our website, firesafemendocino.org, to see whether your neighborhood already has its own fire safe council. There's a map. You can expand it and see if there's a dot in your neighborhood. If so, you can find out from us who to contact to join on. And if there's not one, most importantly, grab a neighborhood friend or two and talk about starting your own neighborhood fire safe council. It's an easy application that doesn't cost any money, and you can start improving your chances of surviving a wildfire. You'll sleep better knowing that you've done all that you can to protect your home, your property, and your neighbors from wildfire. When you're assessing your neighborhood, think like a first responder. First responders need to move quickly to access places where they can do the most good. If the entry to your neighborhood looks weed-choked, overgrown, or otherwise badly maintained, they may move on to the next road that looks easier to defend. So a great project for your neighborhood council is to make your neighborhood look like it is prepared and done work on its own to prepare for wildfires. Again, this is the Mendocino Fire Safe Council speaking, and you can contact us at 462-3662, by email at firesafe@pacific.net. And you should also check out our website, which has a lot of great information about preparing for wildfires and about starting your own neighborhood fire safe council. Our website is firesafemendocino.org.